anthrax scandal.
A group of veterans say the police threw out the rules in their search for a cop killer. A look at the career of Gordon McRae and a countdown to Super Bowl Sunday.
At 11.
Split right, 688 right on one. Ready? Right. All right, old fellas, have a good one now.
How's it feel when each season gets a little bit tougher? It used to hurt till Tuesday. Now it hurt till Friday.
Hey, man, not today.
Rookies.
Take it easy on Mr. Large.
Go easy on Mr. Large.
Come on, back it up. Let's go. See you later.
But I've been here before. And I'll be there on Sunday.
Sports Illustrated. Get the feeling. They come from all over the world to run. 151 sleek new driving machines from 33 manufacturers. This is the toughest race in the country. The Sales Marathon in New York, New Jersey, and Southern Connecticut. Every car is a runner-up, but one. Right now, Cutlass Sierra from Oldsmobile is '1 in this Tri-State New York Marathon. Drive the Cutlass Sierra. Get 7.9% financing on Cutlass now.
From your good old guys.
Gloves and mittens today, folks. Wind chill in the teens. Frostbite warning in effect. Careful of those extremities.
If you don't like the weather, you can always change it. It's easy. For just $322, including airfare, hotel, and car rental, Eastern Airlines can whisk you away to warm and sunny Miami, where the wind chill is never a factor. So if you don't like the weather, change it.
The Misfits of Science will return next week. Now stay tuned for an NBC Entertainment Spectacular with all your Disney friends, plus John Ritter and Olivia Newton-John, next.
Got a wheel of a tail to tell you lies.
See you in a moment.
Coming up, a Disney history and the man who found the Titanic.
Twix puts the dig in your gig. It puts the boom into your beat.
Puts the rhythm in your feet.
Keeps you rocking along. Puts the soul into your song. You can keep on moving with Twix. Chocolate caramel satisfaction. Like just because you get your back in the action.
Nothing to sticks of Twix can't fix.
Foot slip, smack, back in your rap. Keep on moving with Twix.
He's so cute, and he drinks double fruit. The newest high C in town. Their newest cool around. And I'm really wild about it. Double fruit.
It's so wonderful to me.
Double fruit. Now I really want to shout it.
Real fruit taste and vitamin C.
Double fruit. It's for him and for me. Double fruit, cool double fruit from high C.
Walt Disney's fascination with the sea goes back.
You never know.
Coming up, humor under the sea and Simon LeBon.
Nate and his pal Stan are painting guys who really prize those 2 scoops of plump juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. They got the job in hand. They're rolling walls, but Nate recalls those 2 scoops and fiber-rich bran.
2 scoops. I'm going back again.
He can't resist the tasty mix in Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
If you visited all the places some nationwide long-distance companies don't serve, you'll be on the road a long time. There are a lot of services you take for granted with AT&T that most companies don't have, like calling from anywhere to anywhere, operator service, and immediate credit for wrong numbers. Looks like most companies still have a long way to go to measure up to AT&T. The more you hear, the better we sound. AT&T, the right choice.
Who on earth could put the creamy taste of Cool Ranch flavor on a chip? New Cool Ranch flavored Doritos brand tortilla chips. Nacho cheese was just the beginning. Now, taste new Cool Ranch.
It's their first TV movie together.
Ritter.
One was enough.
Bob Hope and Don Amici up to their necks in Bodies and Beauties, a masterpiece of murder. Monday.
Though the rest of us have difficulty in tickling the funny bone...
Coming up, Monsters of the Deep and Olivia Newton-John.
Try extra sugar-free gum with NutraSweet.
Extra flavor, extra fun in a sugar-free gum.
Extra sugar-free gum with NutraSweet gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long haul. Extra flavor for that extra long haul. Wrigley's Extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Get extra sugar-free gum.
My Sam's a lot better than an alarm clock. Softer, too. He makes sure I'm never late for work, and I make sure he's never late for breakfast. There's no chance of that because he loves his Cal-Can, and I love what it does for him. Cal-Can cat food has all the vitamins and minerals and protein to give my Sam all the nutrition he needs for every day of his life. And you need a lot of nutrition, don't you, Sam?
Cal-Can. So nutritious, it's like getting a multivitamin in every can.
Disney's Living Seas will return. Ever have trouble finding a cop when you need one?
What about us?
Here comes Night Train and Price. Together, they're the tops in cops. By golly. And when they promise to take a bite out of crime,
Need that pizza! Cover me!
they always deliver.
Oh, wise guy, huh?
You'll find them at the last precinct, premiering right after the Super Bowl. This winning moment is sponsored by Hertz.
Super Bowl III, 1969, Miami. Joe Namath guarantees a win for Jet fans. Broadway Joe completes 17 passes. Matt Snell rushes for 121 yards. New York 16, Baltimore 7. For Joe Namath, a winning moment.
Lots of people going to Florida choose a rent-a-car company by comparing rates.
Hello, what's your rate? Uh-huh. What's your rate? Yeah, what's your
But
rate?
these days, everyone offers low rates in Florida, so it pays to compare services.
What do you get for that? Uh-huh. What do you get? What do you get?
Hertz offers computerized driving directions, 24-hour road service, and there's never a drop-off charge in Florida. So come to Hertz. The services add up, but your bill won't. Hertz, you don't just rent a car, you rent a company.
That ultimatum from Mayor Koch on the Manos affair at 11.
There's an old saying that we fear what we are.
Pumping the power in your direction. Pumping maximum fluoride protection. A Colgate good morning. It's fun to brush before the AM rush. The taste of mint or Winter Fresh Gel is $7.22 and looking good all over WMFP land. Did you remember to brush today? Hey, my man, you've got the world's #1 toothpaste and the world's #1 pump.
The Colgate pump.
We have 3 kids.
With 3 different colds.
Tommy's coughing, Jenny's all stuffy.
And poor Sarah has coughing, sneezing, and a stuffy head.
Different kids can get different colds. That's why there's Pediacare with 3 different formulas. For Tommy's cough, there's Pediacare 1. For Jenny's stuffiness and runny nose, Pediacare 2. And for Sarah's cold with all those symptoms, Pediacare 3.
Pediacare worked on all their colds.
Pediacare, because different kids get different colds. Now infant drops for stuffy nose.
Beijing. When the sun rises here, it will also rise in Mexico and Morocco. This is Epcot Center. And like the real world, it wouldn't wake up without Sperry computers. At Disney, fantasy is a very real business. And everything that helps management run the business runs on Sperry systems. Mickey Mouse is no fool.
Saturday, it's a smashing weekend on Bob Hope's All-Star Super Bowl party with Patriots Tony Eason and Bears Jim McMahon, plus offensive lineman Don Rickles. Then on the Golden Girls, will Blanche lose something near to her heart?
A kidney? I'd give you one of my kidneys, but I'm sure you'd rather have one you can control.
On 227, when Mary throws a party, Sandra gets sassy.
You have no idea what it's like to be well-loved and popular.
And it's a special night for Remington Steele with their biggest client ever.
Money's no object. The fun starts Saturday night, so be there.
Over the years, skilled writers and poets have
used the ocean wisely without destroying it in the process.
Disney's Living Seas, sponsored in part by Milky Way. A Milky Way a day helps you work, rest, and play.
My work at the bank is really a challenge. Every day is different, but it's always demanding. So when things ease up, I go for my Milky Way right out of the fridge. Relax, think about being outdoors later. Delicious.
You get the goodness of a quarter cup of milk in every bar. There's milk, natural cane and corn sugars, and thick, thick chocolate in a Milky Way bar.
I've loved Milky Way since I was a little girl.
A Milky Way day helps you work, rest, and play.
Down at McDonald's where the arches glow, they got chicken McNuggets and they're hot to go.
Chicken.
Hey, mommy.
Chicken. McNugget. Take a light in the chicken McNugget then.
Double dutch it.
Dip it and bite right through it. Take the #1 nugget and
jump to it.
6-pack, 9-pack, 20-pack to go.
Doesn't mean a lot if you don't get hot. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Next on Knight Rider. It's a tricky act to follow when an evil magician wants Michael to disappear permanently. Then on Miami Vice, a wedding day hit leads Sonny and Rico to a big-time lawyer.
Do you trade in your conscience when you pass the bar?
Miami Vice.
Next.
Next on Knight Rider, an evil magician wants Michael to disappear permanently. Then on Miami Vice, a wedding day hit leaves Crockett with a grudge and a vow to get even. Tonight, let's all be there. All the excitement of college basketball is here when Louisville battles Kansas or LSU takes on Auburn. College basketball, it's the stuff Saturdays are made of on NBC.
Hi, I'm Dudley Moore. Join me and my special guest, Al Green, on Saturday Night Live. We'll see you there. Bye.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Norma Quarles, NBC News.
Good evening. In his State of the Union speech next Tuesday, President Reagan is expected to say he puts the nation's family budgets ahead of the federal budget, and he'll oppose both tax increases and defense cuts. Today, he dismissed predictions Congress will bury his budget.
Well, the gravediggers better put away their shovels and get out their hammers, because we're not burying our budget.
California Congresswoman Bobby Fiedler was indicted today on charges of trying to bribe a fellow Republican to drop out of the primary race for the U.S. Senate. She denied the accusation.
I've done nothing wrong, and I don't believe anyone in my campaign has done anything wrong. We are the victims.
Fiedler is one of 9 Republicans hoping to run against Senator Alan Cranston next fall. Now this.
Let me get this straight. I buy a new Volkswagen GTI, and they give me back up to a year's interest on my car loan. Yeah, and the Bears are going to be in the Super Bowl.
Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi said today his forces are on total alert during U.S. maneuvers near his country. A new Marxist government was announced in Yemen today after 11 days of fighting. The Soviet Union, which had close ties to the old regime, said it was prepared to cooperate with the new leaders. And in Uganda, guerrillas of the National Resistance Army took the center of the capital, Kampala. The rebels are main